A quiet revolution is happening in the world of weight loss, and it has millions of people asking the same question. Why is one medication changing the way people think about hunger? Ozempic has become one of the most talked about weight loss drugs on the planet. Some people call it a breakthrough. Others call it life-changing. But behind all the headlines, there is one important question that almost nobody is asking. Is it possible to help your body control hunger naturally through the foods you eat every day? The answer may surprise you. While no food can replace a prescription medication like Ozempic, science has discovered that certain foods may support some of the same natural systems inside your body that help regulate appetite, increase feelings of fullness, and keep blood sugar more stable. That means your next meal could play a much bigger role in your weight loss journey than you ever realized. Many people think losing body fat is simply about eating less and moving more. That sounds simple, but the human body is far more complex than that. Hunger is not controlled by willpower alone. It is influenced by hormones, your digestive system, your brain, your blood sugar levels, and even the bacteria living inside your gut. When these systems work together, staying satisfied becomes much easier. When they are out of balance, cravings can become overwhelming, even after eating a large meal. This is one of the biggest reasons why so many diets fail. People often blame themselves, when in reality, their bodies are constantly sending powerful signals that make them want to eat more. Understanding those signals can completely change the way you look at weight loss. Researchers have spent years studying the connection between food and appetite, and the findings are more fascinating than most people realize. Some foods do much more than provide calories. They can slow digestion, help reduce hunger between meals, improve blood sugar control, and encourage the release of hormones that tell your brain you have eaten enough. These effects are not magic, and they are certainly not identical to what prescription medications do. But they reveal an important truth. Choosing the right foods can make healthy eating feel easier instead of becoming a constant battle against cravings. In this video, we are going to reveal 5 powerful foods that nutrition experts and fasting specialists often recommend because of the unique ways they support satiety and metabolic health. Some of these foods are probably already sitting in your kitchen. Others are often overlooked because they seem too ordinary to make a difference. Yet research continues to show that simple foods can sometimes produce surprisingly powerful effects when they become part of a healthy lifestyle. We will explain exactly why each food stands out, what makes it different, how it works inside your body, and the best way to include it in your daily routine. Along the way, you will also discover a few lesser-known facts about hunger hormones, digestion, and metabolism that many people have never heard before. These small details could completely change the way you plan your meals. One of the biggest mistakes people make is chasing shortcuts while ignoring the daily habits that quietly shape long-term results. Food companies spend billions of dollars designing products that encourage people to keep eating, even when they are already full. Bright packaging, added sugars, refined starches, and carefully engineered flavors can overpower your body's natural signals. Over time, many people lose touch with the difference between real hunger and cravings created by processed foods. That is why understanding how natural foods work with your biology instead of against it is becoming more important than ever. As we count down these 5 foods, you may notice that the number one choice is not the food most people expect. In fact, it is often overlooked because it is simple, affordable, and available almost everywhere. Yet it has qualities that many expensive health products struggle to match. We will also explain why combining these foods the right way can produce better results than eating any one of them alone. Sometimes the biggest difference comes not from adding a new supplement or following another trendy diet, but from making smarter choices with the meals you already eat every day. Be sure to stay with us until the very end, because the final section reveals one critical mistake that prevents many people from getting the full benefit of these foods. Even healthy foods can work against your goals if they are eaten the wrong way or combined with habits that constantly trigger hunger. This simple insight could save you months of frustration and help you understand why progress sometimes feels slower than expected. Welcome to the channel, where we break down the latest nutrition science, fasting strategies, and practical health advice into simple, easy to understand videos that you can actually use in your everyday life. If you enjoy evidence-based health content without the confusing jargon, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our future videos. Now, let's begin our countdown and discover the 5 foods that may naturally support appetite control, improve fullness, and help make your weight loss journey a little easier. The reason Ozempic has attracted so much attention is not because it magically melts body fat. It works by helping the body use a hormone called GLP-1, which stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. This hormone is already made naturally inside your intestines every time you eat. It plays an important role in controlling appetite and blood sugar. When GLP-1 levels increase, your stomach empties more slowly. Food stays in your digestive system for a longer time, so you remain satisfied instead of feeling hungry again after an hour or two. At the same time, GLP-1 sends signals to the brain that tell you you have eaten enough. Those signals can reduce the desire to keep eating even when extra food is sitting right in front of you. The hormone also helps the body release insulin when blood sugar rises after a meal. That helps move sugar out of the bloodstream and into cells where it can be used for energy. Better blood sugar control often means fewer sudden crashes that make people reach for sugary snacks. Another important effect is on cravings. Many people notice that when their appetite hormones are working properly, food stops controlling every thought. Meals become satisfying, and constant snacking becomes easier to avoid. Prescription medications such as Ozempic are designed to strengthen these effects and last much longer than the body's natural GLP-1. That is why they are prescribed for certain people under medical supervision. But researchers have also found that some everyday foods may naturally encourage your body to release more GLP-1 after eating or support the same appetite control systems through protein, fiber, healthy fats, and slower digestion. They are not replacements for medication, and their effects are much smaller, but adding them to your daily meals may help you feel fuller and make healthy eating easier. The first food on our countdown is eggs. Eggs have earned their reputation as one of the most satisfying foods you can eat. The biggest reason is their high-quality protein. Protein takes more work for your body to digest than simple carbohydrates. That slower digestion helps keep hunger away for a longer period. Several studies have found that people who eat a protein-rich breakfast often consume fewer calories later in the day compared with those who begin the morning with refined cereals or pastries. Eggs also contain important vitamins and minerals that support normal body functions while providing relatively few calories. Many people notice that after eating 2 or 3 eggs for breakfast, they are less tempted to snack before lunch. Instead of chasing quick energy from sugary foods, their body receives a steadier supply of nutrients. The timing also matters. Eating eggs early in the day may help set the tone for better appetite control throughout the afternoon. Pairing eggs with vegetables adds even more fiber and volume, creating a meal that keeps you satisfied without loading your plate with unnecessary calories. Next comes avocados, a food that surprises many people because it contains more fat than most fruits. For years, people avoided avocados simply because they feared fat. Today we know that not all fats are the same. Avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, along with plenty of fiber. This combination slows digestion and helps food remain in the stomach longer. Instead of causing sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar, meals that include healthy fats and fiber often produce a steadier response. That steady release of energy can help reduce sudden hunger later in the day. At the same time, the creamy texture of avocado makes meals feel more satisfying, even without large portions. Still, portion size matters. Avocados are nutritious, but they are also calorie dense. Eating half an avocado with a balanced meal may provide many of the benefits without adding more calories than your body needs. The goal is not to eat as much as possible. The goal is to eat enough to support fullness while keeping your meals balanced. Now let's move to Greek yogurt, another food that has become a favorite among nutrition experts. Greek yogurt contains much more protein than regular yogurt because much of the liquid has been removed during processing. That extra protein supports fullness and may reduce the desire to snack between meals. But there is another reason Greek yogurt deserves attention. It contains beneficial bacteria that support gut health. Scientists continue to discover that the trillions of bacteria living inside the digestive system may influence much more than digestion alone. A healthy gut may also play a role in appetite regulation and the signals sent between the intestines and the brain. While research is still growing, maintaining a healthy gut appears to support overall metabolic health. The best choice is plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Many flavored versions contain large amounts of added sugar that can work against your health goals. Adding fresh berries, cinnamon, or a handful of nuts gives natural flavor while keeping the meal satisfying. The second food is tiny in size but surprisingly powerful. Chia seeds absorb many times their weight in water and form a thick gel after soaking. This happens because they are packed with soluble fiber. As that gel moves through your digestive system, it slows digestion and helps create a lasting feeling of fullness. Even a small serving mixed into yogurt, oatmeal, or a smoothie can make a meal more satisfying. Chia seeds also provide healthy fats and plant-based nutrients, making them an easy addition to everyday meals. Drinking enough water is important when increasing fiber intake, because fiber works best when it has enough fluid to absorb. Many people overlook chia seeds because they seem too small to matter, but their ability to increase meal volume without adding excessive calories makes them a valuable tool for controlling hunger naturally. At the top of the list are leafy green vegetables. Foods like spinach, kale, romaine lettuce, Swiss chard, and arugula are loaded with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and water while remaining very low in calories. They add bulk to meals, helping fill the stomach without greatly increasing calorie intake. Fiber slows digestion and supports steadier blood sugar levels after eating. That combination can make it easier to stay satisfied between meals. This is one reason many fasting experts encourage people to break a fast with meals that include plenty of vegetables along with a good source of protein. Instead of overwhelming the body with refined carbohydrates, this combination provides volume nutrients and a more gradual release of energy. Over time, building meals around leafy greens can make healthy eating feel much less restrictive while supporting better appetite control throughout the day. The biggest lesson from today's video is simple. There is no single food that can magically burn fat or replace a medication like Ozempic. Real and lasting weight loss does not come from one ingredient, one supplement, or one trending diet. It comes from giving your body the right tools every single day. The 5 foods we covered are powerful because they can help you feel fuller for longer, support healthier blood sugar levels, and make it easier to control cravings. When you combine protein, healthy fats, and fiber in your meals, you create an eating pattern that works with your body's natural hunger signals instead of fighting against them. That means fewer cravings, less unnecessary snacking, and a better chance of staying consistent with your goals. Remember, consistency will always beat perfection. You do not have to change everything overnight. Even adding 1 or 2 of these foods to your daily routine is a step in the right direction. Small choices repeated every day can lead to remarkable changes over time. The healthiest transformations are often the ones that happen gradually because they become part of your lifestyle instead of a temporary diet. Your body responds to the habits you repeat, not the promises made by the latest trend. As nutrition science continues to evolve, one message remains clear. Working with your body's natural systems is far more effective than constantly searching for quick fixes. The goal is not just to lose weight. The goal is to build a healthier body that has more energy, better metabolic health, and a relationship with food that feels balanced instead of stressful. Every healthy meal is another investment in your future, and every smart choice brings you one step closer to lasting results. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we share evidence-based health, nutrition, and fasting tips that are easy to understand and practical to follow. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it helps us create more content like this. Share this video with your friends and family so they can also learn how simple everyday foods may support healthier eating habits. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.